Good morning, this is Robin Bieber on the EU and Energy Chart Talk on the 4th of June at 7:10 in the morning London time. Chart in front of us is DEC 20 emissions, and it's one to be careful of. I'm a little bit worried about this stochastic, which is, although just positive, is wobbling, and were it to go negative, and it would need further weakness to do that, we'd have bearish divergence, which suggests lower numbers. It's rallied up to and tried to get over 22.16 yesterday, but faltered. It has no targets higher whilst it's below 22.55. It's done everything it was meant to do to the upside, and now it's looking a little bit fragile. This would really only be manifested by, say, a move, the fragility that is, by a move below 21.69, the 5-day moving average, which probably would then have it down testing 21.39, the 13-day. There's no downside, real downside, unless we're below the 13-day at 21.39. But be careful up here. It's looking toppy. It looks like it wants to slide back. The 60-minute stochastic on it is suggesting some early morning weakness, and I would suspect it's got to test the 5-day moving average around 21.69 at some point quite early today. And keep an eye on this stochastic. It's a warning, no more than that. Now, moving on to MBP. The front month is frisky as you like. It's recovering. It's strong. It's above the 21-day at 11.733. It's probably overcooked, so don't be surprised by a pullback to cool down a little bit. It should head for the 13-day at 13.399. And if it can move over there, I would suspect it needs to move up to around about the 17 level. Watch the 21-day. It must hold above there to continue the momentum, but it's in good shape whilst it stays above the 5-day at 10.776. So this is done well, but probably too much too soon. It's too far away from the 5-day, so don't be surprised by a little bit of a pullback. The MBP winter, a bit stuck. It needs to get over the 13 and 21-day moving averages at 31.27 and 31.53 to have some real upside. It needs to break higher, and it's not doing that yet. At the same time, there are no targets lower, and a little bit of weakness would be flagged by a move below the 5-day at 30.53. But at the moment, it's stuck, and really look for the 13 and 21-day, as I say, between 31.27 and 31.53 as the barometers for further upside. It's trying to go higher, and it's got a positive stochastic, but it might spend a bit of time languishing in this range before doing so. TTF, also strong, right at the 34-day moving at 5.296, positive stochastic, 5-day gap too wide, so don't be surprised by dips back to narrow that, probably down to the 21-day at 4.786. But if it stays over the 34-day at 5.296, the odds are a move higher up towards the 55-day at 6.108. It's got a nice positive stochastic that is not too high yet. And the Felix has run up to the resistance at 38.1. It's too far from the 5-day moving average, so expect dips. It's got a positive stochastic, but now only a move and close over 38.1 would give us a target to 39.45. It's okay, but probably a little bit overcooked. That's all for today, folks. Good luck, good trading, and bon appetit.